My name is Dorin Nkone. I want to talk to all the girls about boys and their tricks to attract girls, or you girls, how you attract boys. Even myself have had this trouble, but I want to talk to you about how boys, the things that you do attract boys, or the things that boys try to do to attract you. Some things like doing some unnecessary movements from a boy to do just to attract your attention. Like for a boy to do something stupid just to attract your attention. Or for you, a girl, to do something to attract the boy's attention that you want to attract his attention of. Because my parents have taught me, and I have also seen, that girls who are allowed to wear anything they want, allowed to do whatever they want, they usually don't end up in the places that God has assigned them to do. And God wants us to be able to do what He wants us to do so we can complete our life fully and go to heaven. Because He loves us all, but sometimes we don't take that. We just do whatever we want. We don't listen to what God wants us to do. And God wants the best from us. He wants everything in our lives to be the best, but we do have to sacrifice for Him. So I want to talk about boys and girls, how, we have connections sometimes. First thing I want to address is girls. When you wear something, you can wear lots of things, but when you wear something and you kind of feel that your parents don't like it, or it's kind of too revealing, be sensitive towards that, because it's not just you yourself thinking that, it's the conscience God has given you to understand that whatever you're wearing or whatever you're doing is not pleasing Him, and it's just not good. So always listen to your godly conscience, or listen to whatever is telling you that this is not really that good, this is kind of iffy, just listen to that, because later it'll save you, and you'll be able to teach your kids that, so they will also know that that's not good, and my mom won't like that, stuff like that. And also about the boys at school. Other things like, I know that we in 7th grade, 8th grade, when we're heading off to high school, we find dating and social life to be more attracting to us. We want Facebook, Instagram, all kinds of things. But I need to talk to you about connections with boys. You can talk to boys, just don't be too close to them. Because my parents have always taught me that what you embrace now will become a habit inside of you. And once it becomes a habit, it'll be hard for you to notice when it's wrong. It'll be hard for you to stop doing it. So if you're always talking to a boy during class, or talking to a boy in the hallway or during lunch and sitting by them, the odds are you're probably going to start having feelings for that boy. But if you draw yourself a little away from that boy, just say hi, or if your partner's during homework, not talk too much about other social things, stuff like that, you'll be able to draw yourself away, which will cause you not to have feelings or anything inappropriate towards that boy that is against what God, the laws that God has given us as Christians. So either like peer pressure, or anything that causes us to feel like, oh, my friends are not going to like me if I don't have a boyfriend, or anything like that. Boys are part of our nature. I understand that, because I've been in that point myself. I understand that boys are going to come and come and come, and you're going to have a feeling for that boy, a feeling for that boy, a feeling for that boy. You won't like that boy this day, you won't like that boy. But these feelings, I am currently in the 7th grade, and I know that all those things about boys, everything about that, you have to put yourself in a place where you know that this thing about boys, it's going to come and go. And we haven't even reached high school, so probably the feelings that we're feeling now are fake. Because I've seen and and heard about a bunch of things about my friends. They like this boy, they date them, they don't like him anymore, stuff like that. There's no point of dating because dating is a part of helping us to find which one we want to marry or the characteristics that we want from our husband. But you're not supposed to date this one, date this one, date this one, date this one, not date everyone. You're supposed to understand that dating is used for marriage or courtship that your parents have allowed you to enter at a certain age. You have to be old enough to be able to do those things. There's a certain age that your parents will allow you to do those things. So don't think that my parents are so strict they won't let me have a boyfriend or anything like that. Your parents are trying to protect you from those kind of things because our parents are older than us. And I've heard my parents say, you guys don't listen, but you don't understand that we are older than you and we have been through the same things that you are. And we say, but Mom and Dad, you guys don't understand. They do understand because they've been through that stage before in their life. So girls, we have to understand that all the things that we're going through about boys and peer pressure and students in our school, all that stuff, we need to consult our parents about it, pray about it, so that God will help us. He'll enter inside of us to guide our way through school and avoid those things that are against Him. Okay, so I want to talk about something else, which is boys. Boys are, it's really obvious that boys sometimes, when they like a girl, they try to impress them by doing some unnecessary things, like yelling something ignorant or something like that to catch a girl's attention. Or give them a gift or a teddy bear or write a note or something like, I like you a lot, stuff like that. But we have to be able to separate ourselves from those things, to not let them catch in our mind and think about them all the time. We need to read our Bibles every day, dwell on what the Word says, so we'll be able to complete those things. And we need to pray about it. All those kind of things. We need to read our Bibles, understand. If you don't understand something, maybe ask your parent or your current pastor at your church to explain those things to you. Thank you. I'm gonna sing one of the songs that my dad wrote. It's called My Heart Is Filled. Just a little bit. My heart is filled with thanksgiving. You have done so much